Welcome to QSR Nation, your weekly dose of food service marketing tips and business strategies for success. Here's your hosts, Josh Anderson, Beth Oots, and Anthony Pierce from the PFS Brands National Headquarters.
Hey everybody, welcome back to QSR Nation. As always, we have Josh, Beth, and Tony here from the PFS Brands National Headquarters in Holtzupple, Missouri to talk about food service marketing and business strategies for success. Now, last week we had Emily Twillman here, the retail technology specialist at PFS Brands, to talk about some of the technologies we offer our current retailers and how that's going to change how they measure their profitability and inventory and everything like that. Today we're going to switch completely different directions. So we've talked about local sponsorships before and how you can give back to your community. So we're very happy to have Emily on our staff. She's very much involved in the Super Sam Foundation. Emily, you kind of take it from there and tell us a little about it.
Sure. So the Super Sam Foundation was co-founded by a little 6-year-old boy named Sam and his mom, Cassie Santiff. And a couple weeks prior to starting kindergarten, Sam was diagnosed with a rare cancer called rhabdomyosarcoma that affects nearly 300 children in the U.S. each year. Throughout Sam's 13-month battle against rhabdo, he inspired so many lives in our community and beyond. Sam's constant faith and desire to always help others didn't go unnoticed. Sam was always more concerned about the next child in the room at the hospital or the homeless man on the street. During Sam's 100 days of isolation, he wanted something to focus all of his energy on. After all, 100 days without seeing his twin sister Ava was going to seem like forever. Sam decided he wanted to provide items that brought comfort to other kids in the hospital to brighten their days. When his mom asked him what brought him comfort, he quickly responded that his stuffed animals, DVDs, and soft blankets. Cassie reached out to local communities and Facebook followers to see if they would host a drive to collect all of these items. Sam's goal was to collect enough goods to give to 100 kids. She knew this would be a stretch, but how could you tell this sweet little boy no? Unfortunately, Sam wasn't able to make it through his 100 days, and after his heroic 13-month battle traveling from his hometown in Fulton, Missouri to St. Louis weekly and spending more than a month in Florida to receive the best cancer treatment options at the time, Sam was finally promoted to heaven. We're proud to say, though, that over 100 packs were assembled and sent out to local hospitals shortly after Sam's passing, and over 1,300 comfort packs have been sent in the past 3 years. Okay. However, bringing comfort was just the beginning of the Super Sam Foundation's mission. SSF would also focus on spreading childhood cancer awareness and fundraising to help void the gap in childhood cancer research. Some of you listening may not be aware that less than 4% of the National Cancer Institute's budget is dedicated to childhood cancer research. When you divide that amongst 14 different types of childhood cancer and many subtypes, that really doesn't equate to much. So, many question why we aren't focusing on research for our children. After all, they're our future. Sam's parents promised him that they would always fight for all the kids, and that's exactly what they're doing, as they've also provided $75,000 in research grants and are currently researching the next opportunity.
My gosh, $75,000 is
crazy,
so impressive. Like, it's absolutely amazing that you guys have been able to do that, and this foundation has been able to. So what types of fundraising events does Super Sam Foundation host?
Well, we're extremely fortunate to have a great fan base that follow and believe in our mission. So this week, we've actually had several local high schoolers that are going gold for International Childhood Cancer Awareness Day, which is February 15th this year. And that date changes every year. It's based on the 46th day of the year, because every day 46 kids are diagnosed with cancer. And then it's also the 7th week of the year, and every day 7 children are promoted to heaven due to childhood cancer. So those stats are pretty shocking to most. But then we also host our annual Toss Out Cancer Cornhole Tournament with a chili contest. And then in April, we host a Superhero 5K and 1 Mile Kids Run. And one of our corporate sponsors actually hosts their own golf tournament in June. And then in July, we host a blood drive to honor Sam, because although this isn't really a fundraiser, we know the importance of blood transfusions for our cancer patients, and we want to ensure that there's a good supply readily available for them. And then in September, that's actually marks Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. We host our largest fundraiser, which is the Hope Gala, which just includes a nice dinner, a program, and a silent and live auction. So again, all of our funds raised go to support our mission on providing comfort and support to families in the fight, spreading awareness, and funding research for childhood cancer.
Yeah, Tony, this is the quietest I've ever heard you on the
Yeah.
podcast.
Well, and
it's an emotional subject for sure.
It is very, very emotional.
So, a lot of companies out there do select select a certain charity to support and really get behind. So, explain why PFS selected the Super Sam Foundation.
Well, as we mentioned earlier, I actually serve on the board for the Super Sam Foundation, and when I started here, I just started throwing out a few facts about childhood cancer on our inter-office chat platform and promoting our events. And after I put a few posts out there about Super Sam Foundation, our CEO, Sean Burcham, actually sent me an email wanting to know more about SSF and our mission. So after meeting with Sean, I found out that cancer wasn't a new topic to him, as he shared that he had lost close family members over the years as well. And as a father of 3 young ladies, he was shocked to hear the statistics. And so Sean's always had a passion for helping others, as many of you guys have probably picked up from our company motto, helping others become more successful at work and in life. But he also has a passion for helping children as well. So we were automatically off to a great start there. But SSS values really seem to align nicely with PFS brands as well, not to mention that the Super Sam Foundation is actually 100% volunteer-based. So all donations would be going to the mission of research, awareness, and comfort, not paying our staff salaries. Mm-hmm. So it's important when you're seeking a partnership to ensure that both parties are a good fit for each other. And so Sean went back to our SLT, our senior leadership team, and discussed with them, and they were on board. And then shortly after that, we invited Cassie, Sam's mom, to come speak to all of our employee owners here at PFS Brands. And it wasn't long before employees were ready to make a difference too, and they actually offered to deduct from their own payrolls to support our mission.
Yeah,
so
we're super happy to get behind it and do anything we can for sure.
I mean, it's a remarkable foundation that was started, with an amazing little boy that in his legacy is going to be living on forever, which is awesome.
So for business owners, for those that, they decide, hey, I want to give back, I want to do something to help, what are the suggestions you have on where and how they can get started?
Well, Tony, I'm certainly far from an expert on this subject, but I would suggest just starting out by making a list of things that are important to you and that you're passionate about. So if you're going to take the time to devote to a cause, make sure that it's one that you believe in 100% so that you're all in. So maybe you're an avid sports fan and you like the importance of being a team player and supporting young children. Maybe you want to just start out by partnering with the local high school and getting involved in their sports athletics program. Or if education's important to you, maybe you want to start a scholarship fund, or maybe you even want to, start scholarships for your own employees or for their children.
You could do a mentor-mentee program, anything like that, just to give back to the community somehow.
That's right. The options are really endless. I also think that it's worth mentioning you don't always have to donate 100%. So at Super Sam Foundation, we've been really fortunate that one of our local Dairy Queen owners donates 10% of their profits every Friday to Super Sam. So designate like a time period, and during that time period, really get the word out and try to reach out to your community members.
Yeah, those are great suggestions. And also, obviously, you can donate your time as well in certain things. I don't know if you said that or not, but just donate your time can be a valuable asset for anybody.
Well, especially in a foundation like Super Sam where it's 100% volunteer.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. If anybody would like any more information about Super Sam Foundation or to donate their time or obviously financially, where can they reach out to you at?
You can go to our website, which is supersamfoundation.com, or you can also look us up on Facebook, Super Sam Foundation Fighting Childhood Cancer.
You guys are doing some really, really awesome stuff, and we're super happy to be behind it. And thank you so much for coming in today to talk to us about it.
Thank you.
And if you guys have any questions for Emily or about the Super Sam Foundation as well, you can also reach out to us at QSR Nation at pfsbrands.com. And for Josh, an emotional Tony,
that's right,
Emily, and Beth.
Hey.
I almost forgot you. We'll talk to you next week.
Stop by next week for another QSR Nation episode or visit pfsbrands.com.